Hello everybody. Hi, it's Margot Freitag here. Happy Friday. This is your Friday Fuel. And I'd like to welcome you today. If you are here, I can't always see the comments below. So if you're here, just shoot me a little something message to let me know you're here, or a thumbs up or something like that. And if you have questions and I don't see them for some reason, I will absolutely be sure to answer them after this video. So make sure you check back just in case. I wanted to talk to you today about the dangers of the ketogenic diet. Now, hi Sarah, great. Thank you for letting me know you're here. That's awesome. So the dangers of the ketogenic diet are pretty, I guess, significant. We really need to watch out for it. And it's so popular these days. Everybody's talking about the ketogenic diet. A lot of doctors and chiropractors are subscribing the ketogenic diet. And I guess the main reason that people are really pushing for it is because it helps with weight loss. And it's true, it really does help with weight loss. And I'm going to get into all of that. But there are some really significant things to be aware of. And the first thing that I'd like to say is that humans are obligate carbohydrate consumers. We produce something that only herbivores produce, and that is salivary amylase. These are carbohydrate digesting enzymes in our saliva. And so this tells us that we are predominantly carbohydrate consumers. Carbohydrates are our first source of fuel. So if you eat a meal that's rich in protein, carbohydrates, and fats, the very first thing that your body is going to use is the carbohydrate. Hi, Rebecca. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Oh, it's great to see you. You're our horse lady. I love it. So we are obligate carbohydrate consumers, and the salivary amylase actually starts the breakdown of carbohydrates as soon as we put them in our mouths. So we use carbs first, and that's why carbohydrates have a bad rap, and it's mostly because what we're really talking about are the processed or refined carbohydrates. We really do need the whole carbohydrates that come in their whole food form. So why is the ketogenic diet so dangerous? Well, what happens is when people go on a ketogenic diet, it's predominantly used for weight loss. And what we're doing is putting our body into a state of ketosis. And that just means that when we don't have enough carbohydrate, we don't have enough sugar, the body has to start to burn the next source of fuel in order to sustain itself, and that is fat. So what it does is it takes the fat in the diet and it converts it through the process of ketosis, and it turns it into chemicals that we call ketone bodies. And then these ketone bodies are taken up by the cells and they're actually used as fuel. So the ketones and the process of converting fats into ketones causes our body to become acidic. And so in order to try to maintain, oh, great. Hi, Sharon. Great. I'm glad that you're finding this helpful. So the whole point here that I'm trying to get at is that when we have an acidic state in our body has to try to find homeostasis all the time. So what we do is our body just naturally tries to make our blood more alkaline, our body more alkaline, and it does this by our kidneys try to get rid of the acid. And so when we have ketones, we have high levels of nitrogen and urea in our body. So the body is trying to get rid of the uric acid and the nitrogen. And what happens is we get severely dehydrated. We can get quite severely dehydrated. We experience nocturia, which is, this need to urinate through the night because our body is trying to excrete the nitrogen and urea. And our cholesterol goes up because usually this is associated with a high protein diet, an animal diet. And of course, the big one is kidney stones. So if you've heard of people adopting a high protein or ketogenic diet, often a side effect will be kidney stones. So a couple of the other things that you need to watch out for when we're eating a ketogenic diet or even a high protein diet, the high protein levels are going to cause this acidic nature, this acidic environment in our body, which is in part ameliorated by the drawing of calcium from our bones to help to alkalize our internal environment. And so osteoporosis is a side effect of long-term high protein or ketogenic dieting. It can lead to an abnormal heartbeat, and because of the high protein, low carb ratio, we can also experience higher rates of cancer because of the IGF-1 levels. So when we eat a high protein diet, IGF-1 levels in our blood are increased, and we have higher IGF-1 levels in our body. And of course, cancerous tumors have IGF-1 receptors covering their surface. So yes, can you lose weight on a ketogenic diet? Absolutely, you can. Is it good for you? No, it's not good for you. It's not healthy. Weight loss is not necessarily associated with good health. There are lots of ways to lose weight, and doing it in a health promoting way is the best way. There are lots of unhealthy ways to do it as well. So there you have it. Does anybody have any questions about the ketogenic diet? Hey, hi Lynn, great to see you here. Let me just see. Hi Rebecca, hi Sharon, Sarah. Does anybody have any questions about the ketogenic diet? All right, so remember, we are naturally carbohydrate consumers. We do produce salivary amylase. There's a host of other things that if you're on a plant-based diet and you do a ketogenic diet, obviously it's going to be better for you. There are ways of doing a ketogenic diet on a plant-based regime, but eating a healthy carbohydrate-rich diet on a plant, and eating plant-based can also render you lean and healthy at the same time. And the disadvantage to putting your body into a state of ketosis on a plant-based diet, these are much the same, but you'll also find that you're tired. It takes a lot of energy for your body to be converting fat into fuel. And so one of the better things about the plant-based diet is that it's rich in carbohydrates. And so your energy levels will come up. Great. I'm glad that helps. All right. So osteoporosis you have to watch out for, an abnormal heart rate or heartbeat, increased cancer risk, kidney stone formation. I mean, the list of side effects from a ketogenic diet are long and not worth the risk, in my opinion. Weight loss should be associated with health promoting. It should be a healthy thing leading to overall good health. So I hope that helps you, and I hope you have a great Friday. So just if anybody is interested, reach out to me if you have other questions associated with weight loss, plant-based living, and improved health, especially health recovery. And I'm happy to chat. We are enrolling currently into the Plant-Based Transformation 10-month program. If this is something that you think is something you think that you could use, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to share all the details with you. It's awesome. All right, take care, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.